So I ended up watching this football match earlier today between Manchester City and Arsenal, where it finished Manchester City 2, Arsenal 1. And if you know from my previous videos, I have talked about sports like the Six Nations and things like that. And the reason why I've specifically decided to talk about this one is that this is the kind of game that's pretty important for like the Premier League season, since obviously Arsenal are first place, Manchester City are second place, so it's a contest between the two, and it could even catapult Manchester City into winning the title once more, but it remains to be seen if that will happen or not. But it just goes to show like how Manchester City are just a more experienced side in this type of contest, as they have not lost to Arsenal for over 10 years. I believe last time Arsenal won at that stadium was 2015, so it's a pretty good record for Manchester City to go unbeaten for 11 years. And there were moments where Arsenal could have changed the focus and really brought themselves to the top of the game, where they could have made this game 2-1. There was chances here and there where the game could have actually been 2 each, and Arsenal might have had more of a cushion over Man City in terms of points, because instead of it being 3 points that they're currently behind, Man City are currently behind, Arsenal, they're currently 3 points behind Arsenal, but if Arsenal got a draw at the game, it'd be 4 points. So at least maybe Arsenal might have had a cushion over Man City, where if Man City won their next league game, they'd only really be a point behind Arsenal, instead of being joint on points, is what will happen if Man City wins their game in hand against Burnley. So it would have just changed the context completely if Arsenal got a point out of the game, if Kai Havertz didn't, miss the header that went over the bar. So there's all of that to be considered, but it was a good contest to watch, a good game to watch. And I mean, the quality on stage from Man City was great, the goal from Haaland and things to really give them that urgency to go on and win the game. So I enjoyed this game, and this is one of the type of games worth talking about, because it means so much for the context of the Premier League. So it'll be interesting to see if Arsenal will finally win the Premier League trophy, or will it be the fourth year in a row they become second again, ole ole. So yeah, I thought I'd just talk about this because it piqued my interest. So yeah, stay tuned for more.